Hello, 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 and welcome to RimWorld Alpha 17. I know I'm like a dog chasing a taxi, but I really love this game. So let's get right into it. I'm gonna take a new colony, and let's go for a standard crash land. I'm going to start this time on Randy Random, and let's say rough. I think let's start on rough. And let's make 100%. And you know what? Let's take this. Seed like I'll pick this. If you don't know what that is, go and read up a bit. But I'm not going to let you sit here for the entire time, so I'll see you now. You know, that actually loaded quite fast. So let's see. Now the new feature is rivers and roads. So I'm thinking I might want to take a region with a river and a road, and preferably close to another factions that we can either trade or raid. I'm gonna take a look around and then I'll bring you back. And I finally selected an area. It's not close to a road, but it's between pirates and this alliance, I believe. And if you take a look at the terrain, it's large hills, there's a river, and not just a creek, a river, with just two types of stone. I like that because when you don't really have that big a selection, and then you can basically concentrate on only these two, and in 30 days growing zone, so it's not that bad. So I'm going to take this. And now let's go and search for a couple of craftspeople or our new villagers. And I got our three colonists. It's Cowboy Joe, Doc, and Seymour. So let's jump into this. Okay, the three of you are awake from your crypto sleep sarcophagus. Wait for them to land. Get out and let's pause this. Let's have a quick look around this map. I actually like large hills. The mountains can also work because you have natural protection from certain areas. But I'm gonna have a look around and then I'm gonna show you what I have in mind for this colony for the beginning. Okay, I made the decision. But first let's equip our new colonists. Let's take a look. Okay, you will take the bolt action. You will take the pistol, and Seymour will take the plasteel knife. And then they gave us a Yorkie. Seriously? A Yorkie. To help defend us on a new RimWorld, they give us a Yorkie. I don't know if that's a joke or what. So as you can see, the stone chunks, they changed the animation for that. Not really animation, they changed the look of that. No, so that's actually not that bad. Okay, so we unforbid everything. So I took a look around, and as far as I can see, there's 5 geothermal vents, and I like building close to that. It's those two, this one, and then there's 2 down here. There and there. And then I have a look around, and there's a nice fertile soil patch there. But it's basically on the edges of the map, and in that little piece over there. But then again, this area is quite open. You can't walk over this deep water, but you can through this shallow moving water. So I decided to settle our base over here. I know it's not really out of character, but we'll see what we can change in this playthrough. So first things first, let's get everyone to build a basic sleeping spots. You know what? Let's do something like that. Okay, that. I just want them to have a place to sleep tonight. Now the question is, you know what? I'm going to cancel that. Cancel. I might as well make them small bedrooms. For that matter. Something like that. Now let's take a look at our beds. Might as well place the beds down like that. There you go. And now it's just doors. Now we have a general place to sleep. Or hopefully I have a place to sleep by nightfall. In the meantime, let's get our stockpile zones in. Make a huge stockpile zone over there. And while we are busy with that, let's roof this area. And then next step, we want to get our growing up as soon as possible. Let's make it 10 by 5. Let's make this rice. Another one. Also, let's also make that a 10 by 5. You don't have skill for that, but that's okay. I will change this later, but for now, leave that will be okay. Let's leave that potatoes. Now this, I want. Where is it now? Oak leaf. And I might as well include 2 more zones. This would be. Where is it now? Cotton. And last zone. Can you guess what that will be? Strawberries. So let's get that up and running. I'm going to set our manual priorities. I like placing these at 1. And then everyone except Doc, because she's too good to haul. The rest will all be hauling. In the meantime. So let's get this kicked off. You know what? Who's our best constructor? That will be Cowboy Joe. A new constructor. And I believe Doc is a slowpoke. Oh, she's actually a jogger. Team was a slowpoke, but he's actually running now. I can understand. That makes sense. Let's get a bit of this wood off. That'll be fine like that. Come on, come on. I want plant cutting. Everyone that can plant cut should plant cut. I'm going to place that at priority of 1. So we can get that done. Are you wondering? Why are you just wandering around? New lovers. Cowboy Joe and Doc. So Apex basically just waited for me to, you know what, let's uninstall that. Cowboy Joe, there you go. Now we need to build a new area. So let's deconstruct that and deconstruct that. Let's place a double bed for them. There you go. Cowboy Joe, Borat was working on that, please. Since it is your bed, so it's Cowboy Joe and Doc. There you go. Let's place down a small sleeping spot for our little Yorkie. And now, we will need a place to start our butchering and all that jazz. I want to basically build off this area, seal it off, like there. And then I'm tempted to basically do something like that later on. But for now, I believe that will be okay. So with that in mind, I need to expand our kitchen area around here. So let's do a bit of planning. Okay, so our first area is basically marked out, so we might as well get that started. Let's do that and that. Hopefully this will get done quite quickly. And let's do something like that for now. See what that is. Yes. This will be our freezer area and our kitchen. Now, as far as I can remember from notes, in Alpha 17, wood floors are flammable, so I won't be using wood floors that often anymore. But to be honest, I had to change that. Because wood floor that's not flammable. That's just weird. Let's place in our horseshoe pin. And let's get all these trees chopped. Basically die later on, so let's get you done as well. As well. And as you can see on this map, there are roots, wild roots scattered all over the place. So Doc, what can you do? You know what? Just upgrade it to mine as well. And level 4 construction. Let's not be too mean with you. Do. Now this is really a small free area, but this won't be the only one. Find that out there. Like that. I know that opens up a new area for spawns to happen. But with that in mind, hopefully the mechanic is still the same. Let's mine that area out like that. Hopefully that will be a bit more enticing for spawns. Poor turkey. Unclaimed room. Okay, so growing. Let's up the growing for who's the farm? Seymour's the green farm. Seymour, you just upgraded, my boy. Okay, so let's see. Ooh, little hearts. But let's see. Wait until the next. Okay, and the next morning is here and everyone's up and running. Running around. So I'm going to place a butchering table outside. For now. I might knock that wall down and expand it later on, but let's make it like that for now. Now, do I take for plunge and go electric stove from the start? But let's do that. Now, since we will be basically closing this area off, will you be able to fit in there? Yes, you will. You know what? Let's do something like that. Let's get our planning out. That was quick. That was seriously quick. I'm going to place solar panel on. Let's wait for that to get built. Okay, so now we have that. I'll place the first solar panel in there. Extend it like that. I actually have a distance to travel. Get close to our freezer area, but that's fine. That's truly fine. Turn that around. You know what? Let's hold it like that. Now we also need a simple research pen. I'm going to place that in here since we can. That up and running. We actually need the battery. I almost forgot about the battery. Too. That up like that. They actually moved all our stuff in. That's nice. And we are out of wood. Let's do a bit of wood chopping. Now I'm really tempted to shift these down a bit over here. Because that's no... Okay, there's one spot. 140%. But the rest is not that fertile. Now if I'm going to make a kill zone, it's a kill box, it will be in this area. I actually should have made it over here. But alas, I weren't looking around and weren't really concentrating. I'm going to live with that for now. Okay, so let's think of a faction name. We have a lake. And you know what? Let's think quickly. I'm going to leave it. Oh, why is that not working? There you go. Okay. No, that can't be our name. Let's take a look. We're going to call ourselves the Rough Patches. And this will be Shore I know. Rest upon shore. Let me just get the spelling right, because that will be... There you go. And I'm really tempted to seal in this area. And as I'm saying that, I'm doing it. Just so that we can basically start funneling people around here. Because if someone... I don't think someone will spawn and move through here, but there's always a possibility. And now they will get funneled around. Now with that in mind, I need to create our hiding security spots so we can fight. So let's do something. This. But that's not what we want. And we'll use that if they come around here. So I believe that will be okay. Now for our bulls, add bull, butcher creature, do that forever. Here we'll 60 factory worker. You know what? Let's ignore him. Fine mill, I know we don't have a skill, but we'll do that forever. We'll drop that on the floor. I have at least a skill of 6. And now, simple meals. What's the lowest cooking skill person? Cook 4 and 3. Okay, so make this at least a cooking skill of 4. Drop this on the floor. And we'll do about 60. Ooh, nice. And pull that foot. I like that they included that now. Okay, can you mine that out? Thank you very much. Not looking for furniture. I have 4 granite blocks. That's not enough. Okay, research. What do we want to research first? You know what? This is quite tough. Do we go microelectronics or do we go passive cooler? You know what? Passive cooler will be quite fast, so let's do that. And they struck compactor steel over here. You know what? I'm going to mine this spot out as well. Nee? Then as soon as I get a chance, I want to build us a stone cutter's table. I'm going to place it in there for now. Now who's our cook? Seymour. Seymour, I know you are. Okay, Summer is here. And cargo pods. Flake, you know what? You can go and collect that. Bring that back to our base so we can sell it. But that's about it. I don't want you using it. Now, since we have this, I almost forgot, eh? And now we want stockpile zone. Let's extend that. We'll make this important priority. We want raw food, meals, and we want herbal medicines. And then lastly, we want animal-like corpses. And on this side, we don't want any foods. No, we can't say that. We don't want any meals or raw foods over there. And we definitely don't want herbal meds there or animal corpses. Install mechanoid corpses over there. And I still like doing this. I know some people will be disappointed. Raw food, that's vegetarian. Okay, yeah, that's fine. And then on this side, critical, all meats except for insect and human, animal products, unfertilized eggs. There you go. That's the spot I want to place down stone blocks as soon as possible. But we are already out of wood again. You know what? Don't chop down a couple of wood, please. Get that. Also, double wall this area. Okay, stone blocks. You know what? Make any stone blocks do forever. I'm not really picky. Finish like that. Okay, that's fine. So you know what? We need. Okay, there's a bit of steel over there. That's fine. Place. Let's double door this. I'm not going to use double door over there. Just use it. Because as soon as we get a couple of stone blocks, then we can do this. Now, who's our crafter? That will be Cowboy Joe. You know Cowboy? Let's up that. An escape pod. Cameron, let's look at your health. No immediate danger, left arm. You're 67 years old. But let's take a look. You might be psychically hypersensitive and a nudist. Great with mining, great with construction, great with animals. You know what? Since we have a space, we might as well do that. Prisoner, medical. Who's the closest? Doc, you are researching. Fast walker, sloper. Let's take our fast walker. Can you come and capture Cameron, please? I have a question. Let me just take a quick look again. Yeah, let's capture him. Try and get him to join us. A bit of compacted machinery right there. Where's a flake? I don't want you using that. Now with that in mind, let's do something like that. Severe illness. Who's our doctor? Doc? Okay, that's fine. Doc, can you please come and tend to him? Okay, that's fine. Now, I want to assign them. Let's edit this. For Joy, yeah, that's fine. Beer and Smoke Leaf. Only if mood is below 30. I'm only going to use this for social or for mood. There you go. No, that's fine. And our research is coming along. Who's our warden? We don't actually have a great warden. But that's fine. That's fine. We aren't in any hurry. If he's recruited, fine. If not, then we can live with that. Craft, that's Cowboy Joe. What are you doing, Joe? Relaxing socially. Let's take a look at. Okay, you're basically almost done. Disease, infection, that must be Cameron. Yeah. .7 immunity at 4. Okay, that's fine. But guys, this is the end of this episode. With the passive cooler being completed. I hope you enjoyed it. I'll see you for the next one. Cheerio.